Recently, there has been a viewer who messages me quite often. She told me that she moved into a new house not long ago. The house is beautiful and well built. From the outside, there is really nothing to complain about. But ever since she moved in, her work has started running into problems. Things do not go as smoothly as before. No matter how much money she earns, she ends up spending almost all of it. And it is never on anything planned. It is always unexpected expenses, like home repairs, medication for minor illnesses, and car troubles that keep coming back, forcing her to take the car in for repairs again and again. After listening to her story, I asked more about how the house was arranged. She shared that her kitchen is located in the south. In Feng Shui, this layout is often considered unfavorable because the south belongs to the fire element, and the kitchen itself also represents fire. When fire energy becomes too strong, the kitchen can turn into a place of constant loss. This can lead to money being difficult to save, with expenses popping up from all directions. No matter how much you earn, it feels like it just slips away. That is why I made this video, to help you avoid mistakes like that. I want to help you choose the right kitchen colors and the right kitchen direction for someone with a metal element, so the kitchen feels easier to use, the household stays steady and balanced, and your wealth is less likely to be drained by unnecessary, unexpected expenses. Now, let us begin. But before we go into specific kitchen colors and directions, you need to clearly understand one thing. Why does the kitchen have such a strong impact on the wealth of someone with a metal element? Once you truly understand this part, you will know exactly what you are adjusting and why you are adjusting it that way. Overview of the metal element and why the kitchen determines wealth. In residential Feng Shui, the kitchen is seen as the place that keeps the fire burning for the whole family. Because of that, it is often associated with nourishment and the ability to hold on to money. People often call the kitchen the heart of the home because it is used every day and directly affects daily routines and the overall stability of the household. So when we say the kitchen determines wealth, we are talking about the fact that it is a space with strong and constantly active fire energy. If fire becomes too intense, or if the kitchen is placed in the wrong direction, uses the wrong color scheme, or is arranged improperly in relation to other areas of the house, then, in Feng Shui, this is considered a situation where wealth is hard to accumulate. You may still earn money, but it tends to scatter because of many unexpected expenses. For someone with a metal element, this sensitivity is even more noticeable. In the 5 elements theory, earth generates metal, fire controls metal, and metal generates water. That means metal is supported by earth, easily weakened when fire becomes too strong, and if water energy overwhelms it, metal will also be drained. In the kitchen, fire comes from the stove, the oven, and all heat-generating appliances. Water comes from the sink, the refrigerator, and the plumbing system. These 2 forces are already strong in that space. So for someone with a metal element, it is important to balance the energy by choosing the right direction and color palette. The goal is to prevent fire from becoming excessive, while also adding earth as a stable foundation to support and strengthen metal. Once you truly understand this principle, you will know where adjustments need to be made, when to reduce fire if it becomes too dominant, when to limit water if it starts to overwhelm the space, and when to add earth to create a supportive base for metal. Now, I am going to reveal the kitchen directions that can positively influence different aspects of life for someone with a metal element, so you can choose the one that best fits your goals and expectations. The first direction, west. In the 8 mansions system, placing the kitchen facing west, which is the Dui sector, to receive Sheng Qi for someone with a metal element is considered supportive for wealth. The west belongs to the metal element, while Sheng Qi is associated with the Tan Lang star, which belongs to the wood element. Metal and wood have a controlling relationship. So when the kitchen is placed facing west to receive Sheng Qi, this setup is often seen as helping the homeowner stay in control of their finances. Money is more likely to stay and multiply instead of slipping away. The influence on wealth is usually divided into two streams of energy: primary wealth and secondary wealth. First is primary wealth, meaning income from your main job, salary, bonuses, position, and clear business contracts. In the 8-mansion system, West is the Dewey sector, often linked to communication, persuasion, and relationship building. Since the kitchen is the place that keeps the fire burning for the family when it faces west, someone with a metal element often experiences more progress in their career. Work tends to flow more smoothly. They are more likely to meet trustworthy partners, so their main source of income becomes steadier and more stable. Next is secondary wealth, which refers to unexpected financial gains and profitable investment opportunities. According to ancient metaphysical studies, the Tan Lang star is considered a major wealth star, governing desire and the ability to seize opportunities. When this energy is intensified through the fire of the kitchen and aligned with the metal direction, it transforms into sharp business instincts. The homeowner may frequently encounter mentors or influential people who guide them toward deals that others fail to recognize. They may also have strong luck with profits from real estate or stocks. At this stage, money flows through smart capital management, allowing them to accumulate significant assets in a relatively short period of time while still maintaining long-term stability. The second direction, northwest. In the 8-mansion system, northwest is considered the Fu Wei sector, one of the 4 most auspicious sectors, especially meaningful for homeowners seeking stability and inner strength. From a Feng Shui perspective, northwest corresponds to the Qian trigram. It represents the head of the household and also symbolizes the heavenly gate. Placing the kitchen so that it faces northwest is a way to receive strong, supportive energy, helping a metal element homeowner maintain clarity and authority in major life decisions. In terms of meaning, the Fu Wei sector in this direction acts like an energy filter, strengthening mental resilience and determination. Feng Shui practitioners believe that when the kitchen faces northwest, the homeowner receives intellectual support. This helps with academic pursuits or research, allowing steady and remarkable progress over time. This is a quiet and grounding direction. It is highly effective in maintaining the bond between family members, keeping the household atmosphere warm and harmonious, and minimizing unnecessary conflicts. The third direction, southwest. According to the 8-mansions Feng Shui system, southwest is considered the foundation of the Yan-Nian sector, also associated with the Wu-Ku star, symbolizing longevity and lasting connection. Southwest corresponds to the Kun trigram, representing Mother Earth and nurturing energy. Because of that, it is the sector that sustains family happiness. When the kitchen faces this direction, a metal element homeowner activates earth-generating metal energy, creating a solid foundation that supports smooth financial growth and emotional fulfillment. In terms of energy transformation, the Yan-Nian sector in the southwest is also seen as a magnet for harmony. From a coordination standpoint, this kitchen direction has the ability to ease internal conflicts, strengthen social relationships, and especially enhance romantic and marital bonds. Classical texts, such as 8-mansions, clarify that Yan-Nian energy helps family members find common ground, creating unity, which is the key factor behind the idea that when the family is in harmony, everything prospers. The fourth direction, northeast. Based on directional arrangement principles, northeast carries the energy of the Tianyi sector, also associated with the Ju Men star, often compared to a physician overseeing health and longevity. In terms of core energy, northeast corresponds to the Gen trigram, symbolized by the mountain, representing stillness and stability. Placing the kitchen so that it faces this direction allows a metal element homeowner to receive calm and grounding energy from Earth, creating a perfect balance point for restoring energy and helping the body recover quickly after stressful working hours. In its ability to transform negative influences, a kitchen facing northeast creates a natural cleansing mechanism. Instead of allowing fatigue to accumulate, the energy here soothes the mind, nurtures a radiant presence, and sharpens mental clarity. This becomes the root of long-lasting health that everyone desires. Classical references in 8 mansions also emphasize that when the kitchen is warmed by Tianyi energy, each meal becomes a healing ritual, helping to push away illness and bring deep peace and stability to the entire household. Besides factors like direction or kitchen placement, color is also an important element that helps someone with a metal element attract wealth into the home. The first color group, supportive colors. In the 5-element system, Earth generates metal, so colors from the Earth element, like earthy yellow and brown, are seen as foundational energies that nourish and support metal. The kitchen is already the strongest fire area in the house, so when you bring earth tones into this space, Feng Shui follows the productive cycle. Fire generates earth, and earth generates metal. In other words, the fire from the kitchen creates earth energy, which then strengthens metal. Earth tones act as a buffer, softening strong fire energy and turning it into a force that supports accumulation, helping a metal element homeowner hold on to money and build lasting assets. Darker yellow and golden ochre are often described as magnets for stable financial flow. They support steady income and long-term career growth. When used in key areas like cabinets, a central wall, or the spot visible from the kitchen entrance, these shades reinforce decisiveness, helping you seize opportunities and make smart business decisions. However, remember the principle that when something reaches an extreme, it reverses. Overusing deep yellow or covering the kitchen with too much dense earth color can cause energy stagnation and slow the flow of wealth. The best way to keep financial energy moving is to combine earth tones with metal colors like white, gray, or metallic finishes. This balance keeps the kitchen elegant, vibrant, and supportive of wealth. Earthy brown and terracotta symbolize a safe that stores assets. When used in grounding areas, such as flooring, lower cabinets, or countertops, they create a stable base of energy. This helps control cash flow and reduce unexpected losses. Instead of attracting money that comes fast and disappears just as quickly, brown and terracotta encourage steady profit growth from loyal customers, long-term partnerships, or real estate and fixed assets. This kind of wealth takes time, but remains stable and dependable for years. Finally, too much earth can bury metal. If yellow and brown dominate, money may accumulate, but stay stagnant without real growth. The ideal approach is to use earth tones as the base and add touches of white, light stone, or stainless steel to highlight the metal element. This creates a refined kitchen, improves energy flow, and supports steady, sustainable financial growth without sudden instability. The second color group, compatible colors. Compatible colors are those that belong directly to the metal element. They wrap around, support, and strengthen the personal energy of someone with a metal element. White is the most representative color for metal. It symbolizes purity, elegance, and refinement. It is considered the color of new beginnings, helping open the mind and inspire fresh goals. Using white in clothing or interior design helps someone with a metal element feel lighter, less pressured, and more capable of attracting prosperity. Silver gray and neutral gray are stable and balanced tones. In Feng Shui, silver gray represents positive outcomes for children and smooth career development. These shades help a metal element person maximize strengths such as sophistication, leadership, and deep analytical thinking. Once you understand how to choose the right direction and color according to Feng Shui principles, you can further enhance this prosperous energy by placing additional Feng Shui items that attract luck and increase the flow of wealth in your home. The first item, Feng Shui plants. In advanced kitchen Feng Shui, adding plants to the space of a metal element homeowner is a subtle art of energy coordination. According to the 5 elements cycle, metal controls wood. However, from a Feng Shui perspective, plants serve as a bridge that transforms harmful energy into positive flow. The presence of suitable plants helps moderate the fire energy from the stove, which strongly clashes with metal. This prevents wealth from being burned away, promotes healthy energy circulation, and keeps the flow of money smooth and steady in the home. To achieve optimal financial harmony, homeowners should prioritize plants with white, yellow, or silvery tones, such as the money tree and the Chinese money plant. These are considered treasures for attracting wealth. Their symmetrical leaf structures symbolize accumulation and growth of assets. According to classical Feng Shui teachings on attracting prosperity, these plants have resilient life force, helping maintain continuous positive energy. This strengthens status and long-term prosperity, allowing a metal element homeowner to stay in control of financial management. In addition, plants such as peace lily, aglaonema, or the white bird of paradise, with their distinctive white tones, naturally represent the metal element. The white flowers and leaves have strong cleansing qualities, helping remove negative energy and acting as protective charms that push away misfortune. They support smoother work progress and minimize unexpected obstacles in one's career path. The white bird of paradise, with its refined appearance, also enhances credibility and a dignified presence, creating a solid foundation for major career advancement. Furthermore, adding herbs like rosemary or mint is a smart way to keep the cook mentally alert and clear-headed. That clarity is essential for maintaining family warmth and managing household finances wisely. However, plants should be placed in moderation, and it is best to use white or silver-toned ceramic pots to ensure the homeowner's core energy remains protected and honored. The second item, Feng Shui symbolic creatures. The first to mention is the Pixu made of white jade, a stone formed over millions of years with a pure energy field aligned with the metal element. It helps cleanse negative energy completely. Pixu is believed to consume gold and silver without releasing it, symbolizing wealth attraction and protection against financial loss. When placed facing the entrance or in a respectful spot near the kitchen, it serves as a guardian of the home's finances, helping a metal element homeowner preserve assets and stability. Supporting that flow of prosperity is the yellow jade wealth bowl, a symbol of gathering and concentrating energy. Yellow jade represents the earth element, which nourishes and stabilizes metal energy. According to classical 8 mansions teachings, placing the wealth bowl in the kitchen's wealth area helps collect auspicious energy and reduce money loss from unseen negative influences. It is a strong choice for protecting financial fortune and encouraging steady asset growth. To keep money circulating smoothly, you can also place a natural stone sphere in yellow or white. Its round shape represents wholeness and balance. It helps ease the energetic conflict between the water of the sink and the fire of the stove, a hidden cause of financial drain in many modern kitchens. Positioning the sphere at the center of the kitchen can also strengthen family unity, turning the space into one where things flow more harmoniously. Finally, a laughing Buddha statue with a joyful expression helps protect positive energy and invite peace. Its presence transforms pressure into optimism, keeping the household prosperous and harmonious. At its core, Feng Shui is about arranging the kitchen so it feels easier to use, more organized, brighter, and better suited to your home. A clean countertop, a touch of greenery, or an item placed thoughtfully are small reminders to value what you earn and maintain a steady household rhythm. When the kitchen is properly cared for, daily life flows more smoothly. Unexpected expenses feel less overwhelming, and you gain stable space to focus on work and long-term goals. And if you have any questions about Feng Shui, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. We will go through them together in upcoming videos. For now, goodbye, and I will see you next time.